Okay, so testing out the new tripod and the new microphone. But what we will be talking about today, or right now, in this moment in time, is if you were born with master number 22 in any area of your life, whether you have the initials BB, whether you were born on the 22nd day, whether your life path is 22, whatever, whether 22 is something that you gravitate towards or gravitate towards you. If you are someone that identifies with the number 22, if it's the number on your license plate, if it's the number of the house you grew up in, if it's the number of whatever, if 22 is in your life, you are ingrained or coded with master number 22 energy. What do you do with that? What do you do with that responsibility? So it's pretty simple. All you have to do is build. It doesn't matter what you build. It doesn't matter how you build it. It doesn't matter if you build something good or something bad. You will build something masterfully. You will build a beautiful business, a beautiful banquet for someone that is, visiting your house, or if you're in catering or whatever the case may be. You'll build a beautiful, bountiful thing, and you can also build beautiful messes. You can build beautiful, terrible things. Your responsibility comes in the form of helping others build and building things that can help other people. If you build a medical device that ends up saving hundreds of millions or thousands or even one life, then you did your part. Your karmic debt for that number 22 is paid. "22 is 2 and 2 is 4. 4 is a form of form. 4 form phonetically. So it doesn't matter the form in which you build. It doesn't matter for who you build something. This matters later in life and at pivotal moments in life when you are balancing, like you are on a pivot, like you're balancing your own goals, your own destiny, and what you want to be known for. But if you're young, if you're 22 years old, if you're younger than, let's say, 30, and you're working for a company and you're building something, if you're in manufacturing, keep doing that. Keep building. The more you build, the better you'll become at symmetry. 22 is all about symmetry. It's all about having symmetry in your life, having symmetry in your actions, in your personal life, in your business life, and maintaining a strong balance, maintaining a strong form. If you are born with the number 22 as one of your guiding numbers, as one of your guardian numbers, you should really work on building your body as well. Bodybuilders, BB22, they're known for their incredible discipline, their incredible form, their physique. And there was some philosopher sometime said that a man's greatest disappointment in life is not reaching their body's potential or seeing what their body can become. And that applies to women, that applies to anyone, it applies to animals, it applies to any projects you're working on. Having your projects reach their peak potential, their peak form, is your job. It is your due diligence to conquer asymmetry, to battle buildings, to understand the world that we live in is a world of form. Nature is, in a way, a form of building. Nature builds things in a more organic way, but it still has an incredible form in the way it builds things. It builds plants with symmetry, it builds people with symmetry, and it does so beautifully. So take your inspiration from nature, take your inspiration from everything around you, from the air you breathe, from anything. You live in a world that requires building, that requires things to be built on other things that were built. So if you are destined to build something that's going to help this world, build something that is going to challenge other people to be better, to build better. In the beginning, this world was built. This world was built in a form, and that form was built by a builder. We do not know precisely the identity of this builder. We have our own beliefs of who this builder was, but this builder built the world, and they gave us the ability to build. And if you are gravitating towards this number, if this number is gravitating towards you, you're being called to build. If your life path is life path 2, then amplify yourself by 11. Amplify yourself by master number 11, by the master of emotions. Amplify your life path so that you can transcend life path 2, so that you can transcend your second life and become a master of building. In this game of life, you can skip grades. You can go from a life path 2 to a life path 22. It doesn't have set rules. It doesn't have a set system of levels. This is a game that is built upon games. Build a better version of yourself. Build a higher version of yourself. Build an elevated version of yourself. And while you're doing that, build others around you. Build your family. Build your friends. Build your relationships. Build, build, build. When you build things, you are built. B-I-L-L-E-D. Things come at a cost. It costs a lot of money to build a big skyscraper. It costs a lot of money to build your body. It costs a lot of time and energy to build relationships, to build anything. So you will be built. You will have a price to pay for all of this construction, for all of this amplification of your energy. Master number 22 is all about amplifying. It's about building a better binary. We live in a binary world. If you know about Hermetic stuff, and if you know about Hermes, then you know that we live in a binary universe. You know we have a North Pole and a South Pole. You know things can be either on or off. This is a world of logic But in this logic is extreme chaos. And in that chaos is flexibility. And in that flexibility, you are able to build. So build. Just build. Build, bro. Build a bro. As you build, the bill will become greater. You will require more and more resources to build. The Great Pyramids of Egypt were built by a master builder. This master builder built in these pyramids too much information, way too much for us to understand. The cost of building those pyramids was millions, hundreds of thousands of lives. You're fortunate enough where you can build a YouTube channel. You can build a legacy. You can build a future for very little compared to the price of building the pyramids. Keep that in perspective. Whatever you're building is going to be so much easier than building the pyramids. But still, you can send messages across the world. You cannot send the pyramids across the world yet. So just build. Build anything. Build your emotions. Build your character. Build your future. Build.